I welcome you all on my YouTube channel and pray to Almighty to offer blessings to all of you. I am very thankful to all my subscribers and I hope I will be getting your support like this in future as well. In this video, we will discuss the impact of Saturn Ketu in 10th house, also known as the horoscope's house of profession, karmas, and as per some North Indian astrologers the house of the father, which is opposite to the house of mother, i.e. 4th house. There are different sections in this video. In these different sections we will discuss how will this conjunction affect health, married life, home/happiness and unexpected incidents in life with their positive or negative flavors and the best remedies. Let's move forward and first understand what is the 10th house in the birth chart. The 10th house is also known as the horoscope's house of father, as per Western and some Indian astrology, workplace, individual's public image/reputation, profession and overall success that one will achieve. It is opposite the 4th house, so here there is no pleasure/emotion and it is all about work, profession and overall karma of a person. This brings out the work that a person is supposed to do and will do in their lifetime. The body parts denoted by this house are the thighs and knees. The natural owner of this house is Saturn, Shani, as it directly relates to overall karma, and Saturn is the judge amongst the planets/Vedic deities. Now let's discuss Saturn Ketu conjunction in 10th house of the birth chart general characteristics. Now, the 10th house gets the conjunction of these two malefic planets. The natural owner of this house is Saturn. The element of this house is Earth, Prithvi Tattva. It is a very important house because if the 10th house is good, then the name and fame of a person will be very good along with the profession. Sun and Mars get the directional strength in this house. This house shows what a person is to do in this lifetime. It represents the north direction. Similarly, what direction a person takes in overall karma in their life is also shown by the planet lord or the planets placed or various good or bad aspects on the 10th house. This conjunction dries up this house even though Saturn is the natural owner of the 10th house. If Saturn is favorable to the ascendant and the karmas of the native are good and clean, this could prove to be a boon to the person and the native would have a good overall life. Otherwise, this duo will pose multiple challenges to the native and will hinder the profession and life by creating many obstacles and slowing down the life of the person. Since this conjunction is more spiritual in nature and its guidance, it would be very rare to see any successful businessman even if operating in a partnership. This also makes the person lose wealth since the profession does not go well. This prompts the other difficult houses to operate and one might get into debt as well due to the indirect impact of this conjunction. However, the person has a chance to go abroad and find mental peace there. The person would have a strong desire to go and settle abroad, but, in that process, as well there will be obstacles as Saturn gives its third aspect on the 12th house showing foreign lands here. Even the partnerships suffer as Saturn puts its 10th aspect on the 7th house of business and partnerships. In short, until and unless Saturn is favorable for the horoscope and the person is with clean karma and fewer desires, then only this conjunction will give good results or will not pose too many problems for the native in overall life. Else, the dasha and transit of Saturn and Ketu will pose serious issues not just to the profession but the expenses, partnerships and one's name/fame as well. This conjunction will also give diseases of the relevant parts. Again, with the combined effect of Rahu in the 4th house, this can give various addictions as well to the native. In adverse dasha, there could be surgeries involving either the 10th house related areas like the knees etc. or the areas related to the 4th house as well, i.e. lungs and chest/breast. Also, the 12th house, i.e. foot and soles, are affected. This could manifest in any manner. It could be as simple as a person getting corn in foot soles to breast cancer and related surgeries for females in adverse dasha and transit. Now let's discuss Saturn Ketu conjunction in 10th house of birth chart and career. Now since the combination is happening in the 10th house, it affects the profession of the native as well since it is the house one's overall profession. Since Saturn is in the 10th house of fortune aspects the 12th house of foreign lands and expenses. Natives would face lots of ups and downs in life unless Saturn is very favorable for the native. If the native is in some business that relates to religious activities in a place distant from one's motherland, then one could find some peace of mind despite not earning too much. The career could be in the service industry related institutes like hospitals, asylums, jails or social work. Rahu will make the person making strong efforts to leave the country and go abroad for work and stay/settle. One can get into the profession related to electricity or electrical items as well. At the same time, Rahu will also influence the profession as it also aspects the 8th house of death, mystery, occult and underground activities through the 5th aspect. A person can also be an astrologer or palmist, or if the ascendant is also afflicted, then illegal activities and dealing in drugs and other contraband items. The profession could change a few or many times in the lifetime depending upon the age of the person and the transit and dasha as well. If the 12th lord makes some connection with Rahu and the 10th lord, one could also go abroad for work. Here the house of happiness/luxuries is also getting impacted, so one can expect some difficult times due to the malefic effect of the conjunction. If Saturn owns the house, the effects would be less severe. Now let's discuss Saturn Ketu conjunction in 10th house of birth chart and marriage/married life. This conjunction will affect more if Saturn happens to be the first lord or the 7th lord in the horoscope. Then it would mean that the first lord or the 7th lord is directly conjunct with a malefic Ketu, which will reduce the marital bliss from the native's life to a great extent. Since the conjunction directly aspects the 7th house of marriage and partnerships. For some individuals, this conjunction might be good, and for others, it could be bad. If the 7th house has a debilitated planet which is making further combinations with the 10th lord, then there would be a lack of harmony in the couple's life. Saturn will give regular fights among the couple till they mature and learn to serve each other without ego. The reclusive persona of the native shows now in the overall life outlook, and the disinterest in married life by the aspect of the conjunction through Saturn could also be a bone of contention between the two shareholders of the institution of marriage. One might decide not to get married at all if the 7th lord is also afflicted by malefic planets. Natives might marry very late as well because the 7th house gets the 10th aspect of Saturn. Now let's discuss Saturn Ketu conjunction in 10th house of birth chart and health. The positioning of this conjunction in the 10th house makes the focus on the Rahu in the 4th house, which can make one take up habits of drinking or smoking since the smog planet is filling up the chest, and what else is better than either smoke or high levels of pollution to depict Rahu in the area of chest/breast. The aspect of the conjunction gives leg issues around the area of the knees and footsoles area. Legs of the native are sure to get the impact of the restricting/obstructing energy of Saturn, and this will eventually come out in the walking of a person at later ages. Saturn is aspecting the 4th house and can give issues related to the chest/breast. The native can also get issues with the knee and footsoles, so this generally happens in old age and adverse dasha and transit, where the person can get strange issues like gynecomastia, male breasts, in males, or breast lumps or cancer in cases of some females that might require either surgery or chemotherapy for curing. Now let's discuss Saturn Ketu conjunction in 10th house of birth chart and positive impact. Natives are deep thinkers and have very strong intuitive powers. Natives have a deep desire to leave the motherland in search of peace, and some natives could also yearn for salvation. Some of the natives can become very good astrologers and palmists as well. Natives will be very hardworking and can get the chance to go abroad to work and might also get settled there for the rest of their life. Now let's discuss Saturn Ketu conjunction in 10th house of birth chart and negative impact. Native personal life can suffer as they have bohemian energy operating in a very important house, and they might turn more spiritualistic. Natives might have to change their profession a few or many times. The individual would have to work harder than any other normal person to achieve success in married life and professional life. Natives could have habits of smoking and drinking as Rahu is placed in the house showing lungs and poses a clear threat of addiction to smoking. Natives might have issues with their fathers, or fathers might suffer in life after the native is born. There would be surgical medical interventions in the native's lifetime for issues that would be out of control for the native. In this case of the chest area or the footsoles or the mid-waist are related organs like the uterus in the case of females, or kidneys in general. Now let's discuss the best remedies for Saturn Ketu conjunction in the 10th house. Offer black sesame seeds, till, to the needy or in a temple on Saturdays. This act can help appease Saturn and reduce its malefic effects. Worship Lord Shiva by visiting a Shiva temple regularly. Offer water, milk, and bilva leaves to the Shiva lingam, and recite the Mahamrityunjaya mantra for spiritual strength and protection. Regularly chant the Rahu and Ketu mantras to balance their energies. Seek the blessings of Goddess Kali to overcome the negative influences of Saturn and Ketu. Offer prayers and perform special rituals dedicated to her to alleviate the challenges in your professional life. Engage in regular meditation and yoga practices to calm your mind, reduce stress, and enhance your focus. This can help you navigate through the challenges posed by the Saturn Ketu conjunction. So that was all about this conjunction. In our next video of this series, we will discuss the impact of Saturn Ketu conjunction in 11th house of birth chart. Thanks, and please like, share and subscribe our channel.